Hi, this is Nisarga here. Welcome to the third episode, and today I would like to talk about pain syndrome and how to live pain-free life. But before I start, I want to give you some statistics because you might not know, but actually pain syndrome become like an epidemic in our society. According to European Health Institute, just in Europe, there was over 200 million people suffering from chronic pain in last years. Let me put this into perspective. More people suffering from chronic pain than obesity, heart attack, or even cancer all together. So that number makes about 30% of people, 30% of population suffering from chronic pain. Would you agree with me that this number is huge? 3 out of 10 people in our society suffers from chronic pain. And what I mean by chronic pain, that this is longer period of time where you are not able to do activities that you could normally do because pain immobilize your physical body. So just let me ask you a question. What happens if you, for example, are engaged in some activities or you need to be fit for your work, and all of a sudden pain comes into life which immobilize you from doing those activities? What do you feel? When that comes into our life, we usually are getting afraid or we're getting worried. Can we continue these things? Can we continue our work? Can we provide to our families? Can we provide to ourselves, pay our bills? So all these worries and fear comes into our life. It immobilizes not our physicality, but also our emotions. So when we are in this state of worries and fear, of course, what happens, we attract more of these negative thoughts and feelings because we're living in a state of uncertainty and worries. So there are some ways to come out of pain that I will be telling you in a moment. But before that, let me tell you a little bit of pain anatomy. Because there's a lot of misunderstanding and misconception on pain, I think. And this approach comes from myofascial energetic release, and the founder of it, Satyarthi Peloquin. And I am practicing this method for many years, and I had amazing results, amazing effect, very efficiently helping people to come out of pain. And this method basically is based on the idea that the pain is due to contraction in the soft tissue, in the fascial network. So what is fascial network? Is a network of the tissue that wraps everything around, connects everything around. Without the fascial network, we would be like a jelly, would collapse. So it binds our muscle, attaches to the bones, and wraps around whole system. So we are built from 50 trillion cells, and each cell has surrounding of the fascial bag. And the fascia consists of collagen, water, proteins, so it's very elastic, thin. And in a state of contraction, when we go into some stress or worries or denied emotion, what happens is that the fascial networks contracts. When it contracts, it also contracts over the tissue, over the cells. Now, that causes that cells doesn't get enough nourishment from the blood system. So the capillaries, the small vessels that delivers oxygen, vitamins, and all the nutrition to the cells are blocked and don't deliver to the cells enough nourishment. But also the waste product of lactic acid, for example, doesn't have possibility to get out to the bloodstream and out of our system because that fascial contraction creates a blockage. So then the tissue gets swollen and try to release that waste product, and at some point the fascia that surrounds that tissue creates the tears. Yeah, it just popped out. And when we have tears in the body, what happened? The fibroblasts start injecting into those tears scar tissue. And the scar tissue is more denser, less elastic. So that creates a situation when we have areas on our body which are overcontracted, undernourished, filled with the scar tissue which is dense and not so lubricated, not so elastic, not so stretchable. And that's where the pain comes. That's where the fascia also contracts over the nerves ending and creates pain in certain areas of our body. And usually when we go to the doctors, what happens that doctors don't really see on the x-ray the soft tissue. So the main cause of the pain that are linked to that situation is due to the bone problem. So very often we got diagnosed that we have arthritis, which is inflammation of the joints, and we have got some painkillers or inflammatory injections, and then later on we might be directed for operations or some injury related to our bones, disc problems, etc., etc. So my understanding is that it's very often due to the soft tissue contraction that we're feeling pain. And now the good news is this is all reversible. This is all reversible because the fascia has a memory and always bring that wisdom to come back to the healthy state. And there are 5 ways that we can bring back our fascial network into the healthy state and release pain. Now, first of all, I think the most important thing is to receive a session from myofascial energetic release or some other body work that works with releasing pain and tension from the soft tissue. And do it regularly. If you already suffer from severe chronic pain, I would suggest 3-4 sessions weekly for a period of 3-4 months. If you're not suffering from chronic pain but you want to do it like a prevention, I think 2 sessions a week systematically is a good amount of body work to keep the fascia into more elastic and hygienic way. Secondly, I think what's most important is exercising. It's very important to keep the fascial network into healthy state by moving our body, by moving the fascia. And depending on your state of health, you can do from 30 minutes to 1 hour systematically every day some sort of exercises. It can be myofascial unwinding or walking or running, swimming or yoga or stretching, dancing, something that moves your body and creates the sense of movement and brings energy into your body. Then thirdly, I think what's very important is a conscious breathing. Bring awareness to your breath. Like breath is very essential in our life because breath is life. And I don't know if you're aware, but we're breathing 20,000 times a day. It's huge, right? Let's imagine you are living 80 years old. You would breathe 600 million times a lifetime. Would you agree with me that this is a huge amount of breath? So during this time, during these 80 years, you would breathe 16 million liters of pure oxygen. So if we bring more consciousness to our breath, we can increase that number even by 20% to 22 million liters of pure oxygen. So these 6 million extra liters of oxygen, now it's huge because it helps to bring your body into a state of more energy, more vitality, more health, and more energy. So you can now have this access of energy that you can do things that you didn't think you can do before, like maybe learning new hobby or spending time with your family, friends, or children, or creating new business, something that you always wanted to do, but you always think, oh my God, I don't have energy for that. So breath is an amazing tool to bring more vitality, more health, and more energy. Now, the 4th factor I found very useful is our diet. Making our diet more, alkaline. So, firstly, we need to figure it out what is our alkalinity. So for this I'm using little straps, pH straps they call Joy of Life. You can buy them in any good pharmacy, and they are simply like a straps. It comes like 50 pieces in package, and they have little colors here. And you put them in the morning under your tongue first thing, and you keep it for 1-2 minutes, and it gives you colors. It gives you colors here, and then on the back of this package you have what is your pH. So if it's more yellow, you are more acidic. If it's more green, blue, you are more alkaline. And if you are above 7 plus, between 7 and 9, it's a good alkalinity of your body. If you are below that, this color is yellow, then you mean you are more acidic. And how to bring more alkalinity in our life is basically all the more fresh food and more greens brings more alkalinity. So eat more salads, more avocados, more broccoli. All these products bring more alkalinity. And avoid products that makes us more toxic, more acidic, like alcohol or coffee and tea. All these things make us more acidic. Then also drink a lot of water. Drink like between 2 and 4 liters of good quality water that can come from Kangen filter or some other good source of water. The water is essential to flush off toxins and bring more alkalinity in your life. And fifthly, I found it's very important to bring more emotional fluidity. What I mean by that is find out some place where you can release and express your emotions. Denied emotions like grief, sadness, fear, anger, all this stuff that we are that is stuck in our body in form of toxins. We need to find a way to release it. And for these great ways, for example, Osho dynamic meditation or some other group or therapy which can help you out have an access to your feelings and express your feelings daily. So this is also keeping your fascial network in a healthy way, because fascia stores emotions. So if you keep your emotions inside, they create toxicity, they create contraction over the fascial network, and with time that creates pain, and we don't want to feel pain because we don't have enough energy and we cannot do all these activities that we normally do. The pain immobilizes not only our physical body but also our emotions and feelings. So if you found this video useful and you found these 5 steps useful, then please do like this video, share it to your friends, and also you can go to our website healinginstitute.com and you can find the trainings that we do to help you out to keep more healthy body, that are focusing on bringing more health in your fascia through myofascial and energetic release, or bring more consciousness with breath work, with biodynamic breath and trauma release, or in fascial yoga. All those methods are really great to keep your holistic health on top-notch level. So 5 steps that I found very useful. Get systematically body work, like myofascial energetic release, for example. Then exercise, move your body half an hour, 1 hour every day. Bring awareness to your breathing. Yeah, breath is life, so bring awareness to deep connected breathing. Then change your diet so it can become more alkaline. Reduce acidity from your body, be more alkaline, and express your feelings daily. So I hope it helped you and it was a source of good information. And thank you for watching the 3rd episode. Bye for now.